Hello my friends, thanks for stopping by. I hope you're all having a great day. Today I thought I would record my date night look. We are going out to dinner and this is the look that I am doing for tonight. I went with a red lip and more of a softer eye, I guess, more neutral eye. So if you like what you see, keep watching. So I already, of course, have part of my face done. Today I am wearing the L'Oreal True Match Lumi, and the color I wear is W4. I applied that with my beauty blender. For powder, I have on the Mercier translucent powder. I like this a lot. Applied with my Real Technique powder brush. Let me put this stuff off to the side. Okay, and then for my concealers today, I used a combination of two, both by NYX. The first one was the color beige, and I put that in the darkest parts, used my beauty blender, just blended it out. And then I took the Glow, which is number CW06, I think. Yes, 6. And it's called Glow. I put that down in the V and just filled in a little because my puffies are out of control. It's like I'm repeating myself all the time, but they are out of control. And then for my primer, for my eyelids, I use the Clarins Instant Light Eye Perfection Base. And I have it in 00. I don't know if it comes in any of the other colors. Joelle sent me this a couple months ago and I really do like it. It is very necessary for me to wear a primer, especially one that kind of has a little bit of flesh tone to it so that it takes care of all my dark circles. Alright, so that, I have that. And then on my T-zone area, I use the Bye Bye Pores pressed powder on my nose for my pores. I did prime my face first with my Dr. Jart BB cream, Dis-A-Pore. The Dr. Jart BB Dis-A-Pore, primed that first. I also did my eyebrows in Smashbox Brunette. It's a little strong for me, but they don't have a color down for me to use, and I like this pencil, so I just play around with it. And of course, I've been using the Brow Finisher by MAC that just places those eyebrows where you need them and they don't budge, okay? So I thought I would continue on from here. I think I'm going to start with my eyes first. I'm going to be using some Anastasia colors that I have, and they're going to be more neutral because, as I mentioned, I think I'm going to be wearing a red lip if I change my mind. I can, you know, I can fudge it through. Okay, so I'm going to start off using an Anastasia color, and it's called Nude. Just a very basic flesh tone color, and I'm going to use my MAC 227. I'm going to pick up some product on that brush and I'm going to place it underneath my eyebrow. Just to sharpen the line and the edge of the brow. And I'm then going to run this color all the way down, right onto my lid, inner. I'm just pretty much packing it on and placing it. It's so neutral that you can barely see a color, but just enough to give you the base to start with. Okay. I'm going to really pack it onto the lid area now. Okay, that's good. So now I'm going to move into the next color, which is going to be Soft Peach. I use this color a lot. It's, yes, Soft Peach by Anastasia. And I'm going to go in with a Morphe M441 brush. I really like these. You can get very detailed with them. I am going to just load the brush up pretty good with this color. Looks like I need a new one. And I'm going to just start in the crease with a transition color to start building it up. Notice I'm going a little bit higher. I want to give the illusion of having a higher crease tonight because I'm going with less shadow. I'm actually going to be using a lot of shadow, but it will look like it's less. Always lifting up in the outer corner. Okay, again, picking up some of that product and going in, lifting up on the edges. Let me take a look in my mirror. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to pick up the color Burnt Orange, which is a matte color. These are all matte colors so far, and this one is Burnt Orange. I'm going to use the same brush I was using, no need to change. And I'm just going to pick up on the tip of the brush, lean my head back, and I'm going to start to create a crease with this burnt orange. If you lean your head back slightly, it's easier, and you're just lightly placing color there. Okay, same on the other side. And we're just getting our base. We'll intensify this color even a little bit more, but I will change brushes for that. Right now I'm just getting the canvas to look good. And of course flaring up lightly just to lift up always. Okay, so now I'm going to change to my, this is a Wayne Goss brush, and it is a number 5. It is excellent for an aging eye, excellent for a smaller eye. I don't know if he planned it that way, but it is excellent. So now I will take a little bit of that burnt orange, load it up on the tip of that brush, and I'm going to focus this on the outer part in the crease. But this brush allows you to give really precise placement. Okay, you can see that. Same thing on the other eye. Really precise. I think this is the best brush I own by him. I love it because you really can give yourself almost a cut crease look with it. Although I don't do the cut crease. Okay, there you go. Alright, so now we've created the illusion of having a little bit of a crease. I'm going to pick up the next color I'm going to use, and this one is called Fawn. This is a great color. Can you see it? I think you can see all the colors now. I'm really playing with the aperture and the lighting, so I think the colors will show up. Now I'm going to pick up my other Wayne Goss brush, which is number 4, and I'm going to pick some of this color up on the edge of it. These brushes are really nice. I do tap them off a little bit. Anastasia gives you a little bit of fallout. What shadow doesn't? And I'm just going to focus this color on the outer part of the eye and then just lightly feather it in. This is my no makeup look, using makeup. Okay, and then we're going to really just place it right on the outers where you want most of the color here. And then you just feather it lightly in. Pick up a little more and do the same thing on the other side again. Lift it up a little bit higher if you want to lift that crease up and create like you have more room in on the eyelid. Okay. I'm just going to lightly blend the edges. I like soft edges when I'm wearing this type. Okay, so now I want to go in with a color that is a little bit deeper. So I'm going to pick up, and this is more of a burgundy brown. It is called Hot Chocolate. I'm going to go back to that small brush that I used, the number 4 Wayne Goss, and I'm just going to pick up on the tip only. That is it. Only the tip. I have to keep checking the battery because this camera eats the battery quickly. I'm going to place that right in the outer edge and really focus on the out and then sweep that color in. Yep, perfect. Again, placing a little bit and right in the crease on the outer part and then sweeping it in. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay, that's great. That's what I'm looking for, okay? So now I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, and then we'll come back and we'll decide if we need to add more. I am going to do the under eyes. I may as well do that right now. Okay, I am going to take a more dense brush. Let me find one here because I have my contacts in and the shadows will fly into my eye if I don't. So let me take, I'm going to take this flat, it's an eyebrow brush or a really flat brush. It's the 212. See, it's just flat. I'm going to start with the soft peach and I'm going to place it along the edge of the eye, lifting up. Because we might add a little flick of liner. I'm not sure yet. I'll know when I get to the end. I want to add something to it. Okay, so now I'm going to take the, what is this one? The burnt orange, okay? We're just pretty much doing the same thing we did for the crease, but we're going to do it on the outer part of the eye. I mean on the underneath of the lashes. And you don't want to take them you don't want to be too much with this. You just want a little bit of shadow, move it in, move it out. We'll blend it down with another brush. Because you want to have a more of a clean look. And then of course we'll take the next color, which was the fawn, and I'm going to place this right on the outer edge and flare it up a little. I'm not taking this one in. Flaring it up a little. Always up on the eyes, always. I can't stress that enough. Okay, so that is it. I don't really want to darken it anymore. So now I'll just take another small brush. This is the, what is this? The Wayne Goss 19, I think. And I'm just going to lightly go underneath the eye and soften it, all of those colors. I say this every video, but blend, blend, blend. It's important. So now I will take a fluffy brush, a clean one, and this is my E40, and I'm just going to lightly sweep over the colors just to soften any edges. And then we will come back to the eye if I need to add anything else, okay? But that's the look I'm going for right now, all right? Okay, so now I think I will go ahead and do a little bit of contouring, and I'm going to take, first time I'm using this. This is the Anastasia Contour Fawn, okay? It's a really nice neutral shade. And I am going to take this brush by MAC, and it probably has no number left on it. You know what? I'm not going to use that. I'll use this one. It's the MAC 168. I'm going to lightly place it in there, pick up some product, and I'm going to create a little cheek there, okay? And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Really placing the contour where you want it, okay? On both sides. And then I will just buff it out a little bit. Buffing up always. Don't bring it down. You don't want to bring it down. And then I buff it up, and then it will blend in, because this is just, notice I didn't bring this one down. That was just to get it started. So now I'm going to take the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster, and I have it in light to medium, and I'm going to pick up my MAC 135 brush. Love this brush, and this one is just it's a neutral tone bronzer, not too much color. I don't want to have a lot. And then I'm just going to go over what I just did, and that will soften that serious line that you put in there, but it'll give you just enough color without being too hard, because I am going to wear a brighter lipstick and I don't want to have too much going on. I want it to softly blend. Okay. I like this bronze booster. It has a little bit of a glow, but not too much. And you can also come around and chisel out your jawline if you've lost it, like I have. It's just now starting to go. What are you gonna do, right? And then I'm just going to lightly put it down. So let me look. I think I need a little bit more still. Okay. Now they're even. Okay, I have to be careful because that light is shining in again. All right, so I have placed the bronzer, and now I'm going to blush, and I'm going to use the Nude Freesia. I thought it was a nice selection. It's a soft rose with a little bit of red undertone. I'm going to use, where's my Bobbi Brown? Where's my Bobbi Brown? Here she is. I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown blush brush and I'm going to tap it in, and I'm going to tap this one off because it does pick up a lot of color and it'll be too much. And I am going to start applying it on the upper part of my cheek. Need a little bit more. Tap it off though. This way you can always put more. And I'm going to just lightly, and then I'm going to circle it around and bring it in a little, so I'm creating the illusion of having a lift cheek with just a little flush of color on the outer apple. I never put on the inner apple. It's just not a good look for me. Okay, now this side here is the one I have to be careful because the sun is glowing, so I might get a little heavy on this side. And just put a little bit more. Okay, that's good. The sun sets. I try to get in here before the sun goes crazy on me. Just a little bit of fallout from the shadows. Okay, so now I'm just going to blend them all together. And I'll come back after I've done my face. I'll come back to see where I have to add something. So right now I'm going to take the Diffused Light, and I'm going to take the MAC 137, and I'm going to place some of this on. And I'm going to sweep this on my cheekbones and under going towards my nose, under the eye, but I'm not going up into the eye because that would only accentuate my wrinkles. And just put some of that on. Really just soften the whole face throughout here then. Where we're going, there will be candles, so this will look really nice. So I will probably have to add a little more blush to this because I'm looking like I'm starting to fade out. So let me just pick up a little blush, and I'm actually going to use a different brush because I can control it better if I go in with this little guy. So we'll go in with this one that I don't know what the number is. I'm going to tap it on my hand, and I'm going to apply it right to the upper part of my face, and that'll be much better. Upper part of my cheeks. Sometimes I get lost in what I'm doing and I forget I'm talking, and I need you to understand what I'm saying. Lou always says, is that Tammyism? What are you saying? I don't understand. Then I'm going to take my powder brush to soften all of that, and that is good. Okay. Okay, so now I need to put a little bit of liner underneath the eye. I'm not going to go over the eye because I just don't like that look. I'm going to take, this is by Makeup Forever. This is their Aqua Eyes. They don't move either. And this is the 2L. I'm going to just fill the tight line in all the way, making sure that I get right to almost the teardrop to really elongate my eye. It works, believe me. And then I will just put a little bit, the part that I couldn't get. You see the difference? It really just helps my eye out. Okay, same thing on the other side. Beautiful. Perfect. I love when everything comes out. Okay, so next I am going to use this Tight Line mascara again. Not sure how I feel about this Tight Line. I'm not sure that it's worth running out and getting. I'm trying it a couple more times before I give my final decision because maybe I haven't found the right mascara to use it with. Who knows? So I will do that, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I decided I used the Tight Line by IT, and then I used the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Bold Volume Lifting Mascara, and this is 3 coats, okay? I like it, okay, it's alright. It's, you know, it's still growing on me. Okay, so when I look at my face, let me put my lipstick on now because that will tell me everything I need to know. Let me sharpen up a liner. Always have a sharp liner. It makes such a difference when we are old. Now, I don't want to go heavy with this lip liner. I just want to, you know, skim my lips because I don't want to change the color of the lipstick I'm wearing. It's very hard to find a true orange-red lip liner. This is the closest I've come. This mirror is not going to work for me. Let me find one that will. Oh, let me use this. Okay, so I have a trusty little mirror here. I am going to apply my liner. Okay, so I have applied my liners. I did round my lips a little bit on the top because I don't want strong peaks with a red lipstick. I'm going to be using 304 Mandarine Bolero by Givenchy. And this is one of their mattes, but it's not one of those really old looking mattes. So I'll put that on. With red, you really have to make sure you get in the creases. And the way to do that, I go, so I fill in all the lip lines. It makes a difference. Okay, that is the look. So I think the only thing, let me look. I think I'm okay. I think I'm happy with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hair down and change into the top I'm going to wear tonight, and I will be back with the finished look for you. Okay, I'm back. This is the final look. Like I said, the food is excellent, but it's a very casual restaurant. And my hair is not agreeing with me today, so it will stay. I just have it clipped back, and it's long in the back with a couple of soft curls. These earrings are the CW04. I don't know the name of them. I will put them underneath. They come from Lisa D1, her blog. They are just perfect earrings. They are so light, and that's so important for us aging women because these earrings don't pull down on the earlobe. That's another thing that makes us look old. Okay, so this is it. It's just a really easy, simple eye, keeping the eye light yet bright, and then the lips can be stronger. I also will at times wear a much more an eyeshadow look that has more depth to it with a red lipstick. I don't always do the soft, subtle look. It depends on what I'm wearing and what I want to do, you know, where I'm going. And I thought I would share with you what fragrance I'm wearing tonight. It is the Black Opium. This is one of my newer fragrances. It is absolutely divine. I love it. You will like it if you like very sultry, smoky, feminine, romantic scents. That's what this is. It's just beautiful, and I'm loving it. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget, subscribe. We're anti-aging here. Be happy, be healthy, be beautiful, and most of all, my friends, be lovable. I love you all. Do you go on date nights? I like to hear this from all of you. It is so important to keep your love alive. It is.